Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you a load balancer that I have implemented in Amazon Web Services. Well, first of all, I'm gonna show you how it works. Here I have the DNS for the load balancer and the public IP addresses of each server. First, let's see what it does. When I update this web page, here we can see that it outputs a log. Here I'm using Docker and I created a container, and that's how this is working. Well, we can see that when I reload, it just continue adding logs that there has been a new connection, and if I update the other one, it logs that there has been a connection on the other server. Now, when I use the load balancer, when I reload the page, the one from the bottom updates, but now when I reload again, the one from the top is the one that generates the log. And if I continue doing this, we can see that the principle of the purpose of a load balancer is occurring. So the implementation has been successful. Now I'm gonna show you how I did it. Now I'm gonna tell you about all the necessary things I have to do to make this implementation work. First, I created a Node.js script using Express because I wanted to create a really simple server just with an endpoint where I could generate a log that each time there was a connection. And I also have a health endpoint because I'm going to explain this later, but there is something called a target group that is continuously checking if an instance is available, and I have to generate an endpoint. Here I have also my Docker file and my doc-ignore file, and I created them because I thought it was the best approach was generating an image of this code, uploading it to Docker Hub, and just pulling it on the instances in each instance. In my opinion, it was the easiest way to do it. Here I have my instances. They are two. As you can see, each one is on a different availability zone. This is because when I create a load balancer, it needs to be in at least two different availability zones, so I wanted to use both. After creating two instances, I need to create the target group. The target group is just to make a group of your instances that the load balancer is going to select, and that's how the load balancer knows that which are the instances it has to balance. Then I create the load balancer. You have to select the port and protocol that will be connected to the internet. You also need to select the target group, and also, and this is really important, you have to create a security policy that enables the load balancer to connect to a public network. If you don't configure that security policy, then you want the DNS is not gonna work. Well, but these are all the things that I had to do. So thanks for your attention.